Bill Lee calling for a special legislative session hours after state lawmakers ended this year's. The governor wants to discuss dangerous individuals accessing weapons as the Tennessee lawmakers who face expulsion for a gun reform protest while the House was in session will bring the same topic to the White House. Nicole Smith is on Capitol Hill to explain.
And gun reform has been the biggest topic here on Capitol Hill, with several protests involving thousands of people in recent weeks. Of course, it's all stemming back from the Covenant school shooting here in Nashville. Now Governor Bill Lee calling for that special session, releasing a statement late on Friday saying, quote, "After much input from members of the General Assembly and discussions with legislative leadership, we have decided to call a special session to continue our work to protect Tennessee communities and preserve constitutional rights. There is broad agreement that dangerous, unstable individuals who intend to harm themselves or others should not have access to weapons. We also share a strong commitment to preserving Second Amendment rights, ensuring due process, and addressing the heart of the problem with strengthened mental health resources," end quote. This all comes after 6 people, including 3 children, were murdered at the Covenant school in Nashville. The gunman entered the school heavily armed and fired hundreds of rounds before being shot and killed by Metro Police. Since then, thousands of people have marched to the state capitol calling for gun reform. Republican State House leaders said Representatives Justin Jones, Justin Pearson, and Gloria Johnson broke House rules when they led a protest urging fellow lawmakers to change gun laws. Jones and Pearson were expelled and quickly reappointed by their local officials. Gloria Johnson escaped expulsion by 1 vote. All 3 are now set to meet with President Biden today.
What we want to talk about, of course, is gun violence and what we can do to end gun violence. I know that they're working on things federally as well. And we're seeing in the states how important it is. Been talking with, since the shooting at Covenant, we lost 3 children and 3 staff. And not too long after that, in Kentucky, they had the bank shooting, and their representatives reached out to us. And so they're talking about wanting to coordinate. It's very clear that there is a huge movement happening with parents, with students, young kids.
Johnson, we spoke with while she was in Washington, D.C., getting prepared to meet with the president later on today, along with Justin Jones and Justin Pearson. Reporting live at the Capitol, Nicole Smith, News 2.